This slideshow focuses on tips for locating high-quality and relevant websites. So what are some characteristics of high-quality, relevant websites? First, the website must be hosted by a reputable source, such as a government agency, a research institute, or a prominent college. The most important thing to do is identify the author or sponsor of the website. This reliable website is from a government agency, the National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health. This is part of the well-respected NIH. High-quality websites will always have Contact Us or About Us links explaining who is behind the website. You may have to scroll down to the bottom of web pages to get this information. You may want to confirm the reputation of the author and sponsor by looking for information about them from others, not just taking their word for their credibility. For example, this website from the American Association of Nutritional Consultants sounds legitimate, and they have About and Contact links. It wasn't until I looked to see what others thought of this website that I learned that this was not a reliable website. When I Googled the organization's name, their website came up first. The next 3 websites, however, questioned the quality of this website and discussed the lack of credibility of the nutritionists who are certified through this organization. Notice the 4th website is from the New York Times. Newspapers and other periodicals like magazines and journals are a great way to confirm the reputation of an author or organization. Your library has databases to periodical literature that you can use to find out more about the author or organization. Reputable websites have usually been reviewed by others. That is, another reputable person or agency, such as a librarian or professional organization, has reviewed the website and determined that it is valuable. Medline Plus is a reputable website, and you can see here that it has a distinguished advisory group behind it. Since there is so much incorrect and misleading information on the web, several independent, nonprofit organizations have taken it upon themselves to review websites. Websites that have been reviewed and are considered reliable will often have a symbol on their home pages, such as these. High-quality websites always include references to the original sources of information. This is a website from the Institute of Food Technologists. Notice in yellow that the author has included in-text citations to support the claims being made in this article. Unfortunately, thousands and thousands of Wikipedia articles are unreferenced. The editors of Wikipedia are aware of this, and they have been trying to work on these entries, but it is an enormous job. Some entries in Wikipedia, like this one, do include references. Notice that there is a lock at the top of this Wikipedia entry. This serves as a semi-protection against unregistered users who might add falsehoods to this entry. Wikipedia will give a warning when there is not enough references to verify that the information is correct. As a college student, it's recommended that you use the references in Wikipedia, the original sources of information, instead of the Wikipedia entry, just to make sure that you are using accurate information. When evaluating information from the web, try verifying the information with another source. This could be another reliable website, a published book, or a scholarly journal article. It could even be a person, an expert working in the field, or your instructor. One way to help sift through irrelevant websites is to refine your initial Google search using the Advanced Search option. Click on your settings gear to select Advanced Search or just add Advanced Search to the Google URL. You do have some control on the results of your Google search if you use the Advanced Search. The next 2 slides highlight some advanced search strategies. Searching by exact phrase is more likely to pull up websites that match your search. If you keep finding the same information over and over again, you can exclude words to try to find different types of web pages. Limiting to a particular domain, such as .gov, .edu, or .org, will eliminate the need for you to sift through a bunch of .com websites. However, even if a website has a .org domain name, this doesn't necessarily mean that it is a high-quality site. You must evaluate each website independently. You might also want to try limiting by file type to refine your search. There are many different file types, such as PDF or .ppt and .doc. PDFs are often reports which can contain detailed information on a topic. One final word about Google results. Google's search results are based on an algorithm that includes page ranking. Web pages with many visits will be ranked higher. This doesn't mean, of course, that they are of higher quality. They just get more visitors. Think about those YouTube videos that go viral, like a wacky cat video that spreads like wildfire across Facebook. Sure, thousands and thousands of people watched that video, but is it of high quality? Not necessarily. So remember, the first websites may not always be the best ones.